In this video, we will demonstrate how to use the ReTurn7500 Stand Assist for car extraction. The ReTurn7500 is a uniquely designed product used for short transfers and ideal when space is limited. Patients should be able to stand and bear weight, but may be unpredictable or have a problem walking. Please read the ReTurn7500 User's Manual thoroughly prior to use. Open the car door and assess the patient's condition to make sure the patient does have some weight-bearing ability. Place the correct sized return belt behind the patient. Use the side handles of the return belt to position the patient around so that their legs are outside of the door. Move the return up to the patient in the car and, if necessary, help them guide their legs correctly onto the footplate. If the patient is unable to lift their feet onto the footplate, then a different stand aid may be required to provide added support to the patient. Adjust the height of the shin bolsters to properly fit the patient. Remember, the recommended height for the shin bolsters are just below the patient's kneecaps. Now, ask the patient to find a comfortable grip using the vertical and horizontal handles. These can be used like a ladder that the patient can grip hand over hand until they achieve a standing position. Once the patient is in a safe standing position, buckle the return belt through one of the horizontal handles to secure the patient to the return. Once the patient is in a secure standing position, carefully pull them away and turn them over to a wheelchair placed next to the car. The ReTurn7500 is only recommended for short transfer and pivots to a wheelchair when being used outdoors for car extraction. Once the patient has the wheelchair positioned behind them with the brakes locked, unclip the return belt buckle and ask the patient to seat themselves in the wheelchair. Remove the return belt and wheel the patient inside. Taking the time to learn and remember these simple procedures will pay off in years of safe and comfortable lifting for you and those you care for.